Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Just making a live. I'm not a big live feed, quote unquote, expert, so please bear with me. But when I do them, I do like to make them short, sweet, to the point, and I'm not going to wait very long for people to get on. You get on. If you're late, obviously you can rewatch it, that kind of thing. So the guys and gals over at the cash flow style fan page and team asked me to do a live, and I was thinking about what I could do, and I have so many things that I could talk about just so many positive things, the buzz of the company that we're going to be talking about, the greatness of the teams, the different team leaders, the different captains, lieutenants that I'm working with, and I'm just going to keep on going. So, like I said, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to get this party started. And just a couple of thoughts that come to my mind is this is a special moment. We're having a great time, and at the end of the day, and I'll get into it with the comp plan and things of that. But what makes me so excited, just to share my story, is it's always nice when more people are eating with a program than not eating. And I can tell you that I've been in this industry. Let me introduce myself. My name's Bill. And like I said, I've been in this industry um, literally since I got my first laptop in the 1990s. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. But my background was financial planning. I fell in love with internet marketing as soon as I got that laptop. I've done different programs, different systems, different online marketing, affiliate marketing, you name it, I've done it. Not toot my own horn. I've always been blessed because I'm a hard worker, and I've always been blessed to when I give it the varsity go to, reach the top 10% of any program I work. And obviously, last but not least, I've been involved with some network marketing programs, which had the same kind of results. But I can tell you that I wasn't really looking, and I just want to go back to the beginning on how I got started at the end of May, um, last May. And obviously, the company we're talking about is MyEcon. But I just want to preface that, I literally was not looking for another opportunity. I always keep my eyes open. I'm an entrepreneur. I don't quit programs. I add programs, and that's the difference. Without I can do a whole subject on that. There's a big difference of adding a program compared to quitting a program and then joining a program just to feel good about quitting. And that's not the style I practice or suggest. So with that said, I was in multiple deals and one primary network marketing company. And the network marketing company I was in, I was their number 10 earner for 2 years in a row. I had a great team. They're still functioning. Everything's good there. But like I said, I really wasn't looking. Um, and if I could backtrack, I told you that I did a lot of affiliate marketing over the years. And one of the products that I always say is the best product or service to market in any industry is to the credit challenged market. And the reason why I say that the credit challenged market is a great market to in any aspect, any kind of business is because, it just has a high demand. There's people with, there's so many people with credit challenges. I don't know the stats, but it's like more than 50% people have like really poor credit. So I've sold credit repair books. I've sold digital products. I've worked in some programs on the side, just to generate income in that field. So in May, back last November, a whole year ago, not last November, the year before that, in 2017, I added another network marketing company, which probably a lot of people are familiar with. And I really didn't do much with it. Started a little growing of it, but it really wasn't, like I said, my primary, wasn't really in love with the compensation plan of that thing. But they had a credit repair product that I was going to market. And after reviewing the credit repair, I practiced on myself, um, you know, to the public, that kind of thing. The conversion rate wasn't real great, but what I noticed about it was that it had it it basically was slow. It was risky because you're having other people doing it on a third party, and at the end of the day, no matter what I sell, I care about my clients and I care about my customers. I don't want to sell door crap. And what I was finding out with one client primarily, that they were stringing him along, and basically, he had to print out his credit reports. He'd have to send them in, through the mail, snail mail, whatever. It'd get there, they'd hold on to it. He wouldn't get his next set of letters for 2 months. So they're basically trying to hit him for, 89, $100 a month. And the letters were just really standard, real low at the bottom of the totem pole, nothing special that anyone could do themselves. So I started looking for a credit repair product. That's all I was doing. I was happy with everything else. And what I did was I started searching around, and all of a sudden I bumped into this MyEcon. And basically, I'll give you the short version. I looked at it, and the credit repair product was a do-it-yourself kit, had all the same letters, if not better, had support. You could sell it. You get it included as if you're a rep, and if you're not a rep, you can sell it a la carte for a one-time cost, $99.95. There's no one that can do their credit faster than yourself, because you don't have to send your letters in. You're actually sending your letters in right to the bureaus, so you don't have to worry about depending on anyone else or anyone else with your personal information. No one should be giving their personal information to third-party strangers. I mean, that is just insane. Okay, I won't even get into the rumors that I heard that who's getting to eyeball that information. So that was that part. And then the other part is obviously the speed, because you're doing it yourself. Low cost, less risky. So I was in. So you know what? I'll sell this, make upwards, somewhere around $50 for every $100 package I sell to a very demanded audience. Okay, with the prospects. So that was what I was going to do. In the meantime, I had to choose someone to join. So I just basically looked at some of my Facebook friends. I chose a guy who kind of made me laugh. I didn't sponsor shop. No one pitched me, so it was just like, basically I had to go choose someone. So, everything happens for a reason in life, especially good things. And I got put together by accident. I just reached out to the person. He didn't know me. He's heard of me. He didn't even take me serious, because, people say they're going to join all the time. But I said, listen, I'm serious. I'm taking a look at it. Anything you want to say, blah, blah, blah. He got back to me. He was traveling. Finally took the call. He called me, and we talked. And then we went over the compensation a little bit. And that's when I went and dug a little deeper, because I did not plan on building. And one thing I've learned in this industry and all these companies, they all have got yous. I want you to pay attention to this. There's a lot of team leaders that may listen to this live, may watch this live, may watch it at a later time. It's not your fault all the time. There's got yous, okay? There's a lot of crazy stuff in the industry. Left side, right side, upside, downside, cut off. I can keep on going on and off. And they just find reasons not to pay you. And what I learned about the company, which I'm going to go into the compensation in a little bit, is that I'm a team builder, okay? I'm not going to be a personal recruiter forever. Just to digress, I was in another program many years ago, and I ranked up, and I was doing really good. And I'm looking at the comp plan, and it says that I had to do a certain amount of personals, a certain amount of this to get my CAB bonus. So, just to put it in perspective so you guys understand, and I know I talk fast because it's a Jersey thing, but follow along. I literally called the number one earner, and I was like, hey, I don't think I can ever go on vacation with this. I do this stuff because I like to work in spurts. I like to work hard, and I like to just take off for months. Not 100%, but I like to kick back a little bit. And he gave me some, textbook leader answer. He's like, well, we don't want leaders like that. We want people to be in the game all the time. Listen, if you're in network marketing for you young people, okay, network marketing was originally started, not started, but the dream was always, it's different now, okay? The network marketing dream, the MLM dream back in the day was the famous stories that maybe you've heard, the Amway days and some of those old companies, okay? It was like, oh yeah, Did you hear about that construction guy? You know, he had no network marketing experience, and he was lucky enough to get introduced to someone who joined him on his team, and that person changed his life, went right ahead of him, and because of that person, he's making multiple six figures. That's the way network marketing is supposed to work. Like, you can be a leader, and that's great, but network marketing is also supposed to work for the little guy. And the deck is stacked against the little guy because of all these got yous. Like, for instance, I'm going to toot my horn. Whoever got me here, okay, he was already successful. But if he wasn't, and I know I changed his life a little bit, but I would have really changed his life if all of a sudden, he had challenges in building a team. That's the way. That's the dream of network marketing. We've gotten away from it. Okay, the network marketing is supposed to be for the little guy. Okay, and these companies, the masses of the companies, don't have the right perspective. They have got yous. They're all about the company. They're not rep friendly. So part of the thing that I got when I joined this company, I talked to one of the founders, and I'll just tell you the most important thing he said to me, and we talk about it all the time. He says, I said, I can't believe you guys advance all this money. You advance so much with no chargebacks. They took in 1 month when I got my momentum going and our teams going. They took in $80,000 and paid out $400,000. Now, there's no other network marketing company that would do that, and there's not another network marketing company that could do it. They just wouldn't do it. Why do they do it? They've been around 13 years. They're not a startup. They're not a pre-launch. They know the mechanism. They know that how much they're going to bring in, what the retention rate's going to be, and they're safe. And if they ever run into a problem, they got deep pockets. Everyone gets paid. They've never missed a paycheck. So these are some of the things that really got me. Okay. So I jumped in, and I feel very responsible for helping form the future of this company, MyEcon, where we can go to different levels. We can go to, really hit critical mass and help a lot of people. Okay. And again, that's on the compensation side, which I'm going to go into a little bit more deeper, but the products and services. Okay. Products and services matter. Okay. Products and services need to be able to be sold retail without network marketing for it to be a legacy company. All this other garbage that we see out here, fake products just to pay commissions, digital products just so people can make commissions, and no one even opens a product. Not only are they not compliant, it's just not right. It's not a real company. Okay, they're pretend. Okay, without going too into it. So we have real products. We call our products and services the personal financial responsibility products. They have everything. Okay, debt elimination software. They have the cash flow app, which basically is a little app similar to, I'm sure you heard of TaxBot, where you can just take a picture of your receipts and they show you how to run the business. $35 a month. That's what our business is, $35 a month. And they show you how to take that little $35 bill, no matter if you have a job or not, show you how to take more home, show you how to use the government to pay for things that you're already paying for because now they're business write-offs because you're running a business. Okay. They have they have multiple products. They have financial education, where to invest, how to invest. They don't invest for you. They just give you the knowledge, because there's no one that's going to retire out of network marketing without taking their money and making it bigger, making it earn more money. So at the end of the day, they go over that stuff. And they have other stuff. They have roadside assistance, which is a very big niche market for people that have a 5-year-old car. Their cars are going to break down. It's a whole market. We have that. We can make commissions on that. We can sell every one of our products and services a la carte. Okay? Every one of our products, every one of them, we can sell affiliate. That's what I tell my network marketing friends who have kind of gotten out of network marketing, are like, oh, I don't do MLM anymore. I'm a drop shipper, or I'm e-commerce, and I'm this. I'm like, well, you're e-commerce. Sell these products. Show me what you got. You know what I mean? These products, each one of them, you can sell privately. So again, there's so many ways for people to build the MyEcon business. Every one of these products can be sold retail. For the people that can't build teams and they have challenges, you can actually learn with some of our training in our groups you can learn how to sell these products on their own. But our flagship product is our credit repair, like I said. Okay, it's very easy to sell. We're even expanding it. We're working on some good sales pages for the credit repair to go against mainstream, and we literally have the best credit repair product out there because it's like I said, the lowest cost. Okay, it's the fastest and it's the least risky with identity theft. So that's that part. So before I go a little bit into the compensation, I just want to say that I got started, okay? And I, from what they tell me, I was the fastest rep to hit their top rank of Infinity. It's EVP Infinity, okay? And I'm going to go into what that means as far as the comp plan. But I was their fastest. I did it in approximately 2 weeks, give or take. And they invited me to different events, and they've honored me. They're very generous. Compared to any other network marketing company I've ever worked at, they're the most generous, and I keep it real, keep it straight. I'm not making that up. They paid for my hotels. Never had a network marketing company pay for that. They paid for my food. They got us stretch limos to honor us Infinities. And I've been going to other events, giving back, speaking, good old fashioned speaking, trying to help other teams because I really believe in this company. So fast forward from May, June, I had a great month, which I'm going to go into. Did 6 figures, and I went from zero to hero so quick in a company. And it's not because I am a superstar. Yeah, I'm pretty good, okay? And I work my butt off, and I do have some skills, okay? But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If the math isn't right, if the product and service isn't right, if corporate isn't right, if you can't trust them, okay? If they don't do the right thing, if they have got yous, it doesn't matter how good we are as reps, okay? Everything has to come together, and that's why I call it the perfect storm, okay? And basically, like I said, went straight to Infinity, haven't looked back, and my job right now, and you're gonna learn the comp plan, I don't even care about taking personals. All I do is try to help other people on the team so they can eat. And I learned a long time ago, if your team eats, I'll eat. Okay. If my team eats, I will eat. Okay. So that's my goal. But you can't have that philosophy in a lot of these other programs. And I'm not comparing, I'm not throwing mud on anyone's program, but I see leaders with such a bigger reach than me, such a bigger reach than me. And they're just salespeople. They're running around selling their weight loss, selling skincare, selling nutritional products, selling other products and services, and literally they're just salesmen. Okay, I want you to know something. I went to the top of the company, top rank, with under 30 personals. That doesn't mean I couldn't get more. It means that they have a compensation plan that I can help others and feed others with my sales, knowing that I'm going to be taken care of on a bigger level. Okay, and that helps to grow a business with trust and making sure everyone's going to eat. Okay, as long as they're committed themselves, because at the end of the day, it does count on the person in the mirror. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to go into a little bit of the compensation plan, show you how special it is, and show you why with the least amount of personals. I think I had the least amount of personals in the company ever because of the math in this company and the compensation plan. I think that I had the least amount of personals to ever go to Infinity, which to me that is more special and is such bragging rights because of this company, because I did not have to be a hog. See, we don't have to hog personal sales. We can really legitimately, sincerely help people because we get paid to help people. Okay? We don't want to hold you down. We want to build you up. We want you to make as much money as possible. We're taken care of. Real quick, the compensation plan, okay? How we're taken care of. Let me tell you a story what this compensation is a clone of. It's a clone of an old company called Excel Communications that was kicking butt, okay? And what their record was, check this out. They had the record for the most $1 million earners in a network marketing company that became $1 million earners the fastest. Hear what I'm saying? Not the most, not taking them 20 years or 10 years or 5 years or 3 years or 1 year. They had the fastest $1 million earners ever in a company. Some people did it in less than a year. Okay. The founders of this company were in that company. They would still be in that company, but that company went, they literally went public. It was a private company, went public, and they got rid of the network marketing side. We're not ever going public. I already talked about that. Don't need to bore you with that, okay? So that is our clone of our compensation plan. So you're going to see why we can help people sincerely and legitimately and not pretend, and we don't need to be a sales hawk. So with that said, I renamed the compensation plan that I'm going to show you the transactional compensation plan. And it's just because we get paid on everything that happens on our team. It doesn't matter if it's left, right, here, there. It doesn't matter. We're getting paid. And that's different than any other company that is out there. I know for a fact. Okay. If someone else on my team does something, I'm getting paid. And that doesn't apply in most of these other companies because they have got yous. Okay. And that's just a fact. And that's why our company is so special. I'm telling you, we're not looking back. It's literally like I don't like talking about the money because I'm not a like a you know the bragging type because my money is not going to help you. Okay, I want to tell you how we can help you. Okay, how this company can help you get to where we're at, and even if you get halfway there, even a small percentage there, it's helping you have a better life financially in any other way. Okay, even with the products and services. So with that said, I'm going to go into the compensation, and then I'll conclude. Thanks. Let me just go over here. So we're going to go back here, okay, and compensation documents, right? Okay.
In this training,
and you can watch this, and I'm going to give you the cliff notes. Okay, here's the cliff notes, and I'm ecstatic. Okay, I'm going to give you some numbers right now. Okay, okay. The first thing is the first two people that join you, okay, they go to your sponsor's base shop, but you still make money on them. Okay, you still make a $10 bill on each, and you're still connected to them. You make check match on them. Okay, but the most important thing is to know your third person and after. So after your second person, your third person, when you sponsor someone, so let's just for argument's sake, that's what we're going to talk about. Third person and on to infinity. When you sponsor someone, you're going to make 35 bucks. So then if your people that you sponsor two, you're going to get a $25 bill on each for their first two. So it's another 50 bucks. So right there, that was enough for me. That's where I was. I was ecstatic. I was super, super happy. And that's where I was when I knew about maybe 50 to 70% of the comp plan. And then all of a sudden a week went by, actually 3 days, and then it was a Thursday, and then things upgraded, and I saw some things talking to one of the founders of the company. And here's the best part. And this is why, and my vision will work, okay? Because all the other stuff, I'd still be okay. But this is the most important part to me. Okay. When you first start and you become an EVP, after your second person, outside of everything I just told you, everyone in your team, anyone that falls in your team, no matter if you put them in there, your sponsor puts them in there, or someone 10 down puts them in there, you're going to make $2.50. $2.50. Imagine having 100 people on your team. $2.50. But guess what? It's not going to be $2.50 because guess what? And I'm going by memory here. When you have 10 people on your team, regardless if you put them in, your people you sponsor put them in, or people they sponsor put them in, or people they sponsor put them in, it doesn't matter. If one person puts them all in, because you get one leader, okay, you become what's called an EVP Gold, okay? And an EVP Gold makes $7.50. See where I'm going with this? Outside of the 35s, the 25s, and the 10s, an override on his whole team, $7.50. Now I'm going to tell you where it gets real fun. And this happens because everyone's working and we're growing. And I'm not talking about personals. I'm talking, look at Cindy. Every time she brings a person in, even if I didn't sponsor her, even if someone I sponsored didn't sponsor her, I make it $12.50. Did you hear what I said? $12.50. Okay? So what I mean by that is, do you see why I don't care if someone joined me as a personal the rest of my career here? But you got to start somewhere. That's where you start. But everyone, if they make that commitment that I'm talking about, will get to the promised land where they don't care and they're just helping team members because they're making those $12.50. Now I'm going to give you the best. $15 on 1,000 people. Could you imagine? Here's the best part. You'll get some people, skeptics, negatives to say, well, but then when you get to 1,000 people, you got to go keep on getting new people. And they're forgetting, because it's a low-hanging fruit, we never run out of people. And here's the best part. When you have 1,000 people on your team, or even 100 people on your team, and even 20% of them are working, they're good for 1 to 3 people a day. 20, that's 60 people a day, conservatively, that I could make $12.50 on per head. Not even worrying about a personal for $35. That $35 means nothing to me right now. It means everything to everyone else right now, because that's where you got to start. That's where I started. This program's crazy. This program is crazy. Any leaders that are hesitating, you show them this part of the video. A $12.50. And then you say next week, okay, what's going to happen next week? At 300 plus people, how many people are you just going to get one person? Do you see how it compounds? And then I'm going to use me as an example, but understand everything follows. If you follow, you're going to get there, because that's how it grows. It compounds. Not even personally sponsoring, just giving people away. Come to a point, say, you know what? I'm going to give every single person away. I don't care. When I get to that point, I'm not looking back. $15 a pop. And for the people that are scratching their head, how do they do it? I'm going to tell you how they do it, just like Excel Communications did. They pay. This compensation is better than cell communications. It's a cell communications compensation plan on steroids, because here's how they do it. And by the way, they pay 6 people on, I believe it's either 6 or 7, don't hold me to it, people every time someone joins, from the $35 to $10 to $25 to $2.50 to $7.50s to $12.50s. They pay like 7 different people, okay? And here's how they do it. This is not a compensation plan that's bought off a network marketing, mill shelf. This is not a binary. This is not a matrix. This is not a, blah, 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 one up. This is run like an insurance company. They have background insurance. Actuaries. They have deep pockets. They know how many people, because I'm not by the services. I was going to go back to the services. Because of the services and because of the comp plan, will stay. And they know the retention. They make their money tomorrow and pay us today, because unlike every other network marketing company, they can do it because they don't have the overhead. I think it was less than 3%, but I don't want to misspeak because I got a lot of different numbers in my head. So I'm going to use the word 20. Definitely under 20. They run this whole company because everything is downloadable, but not like one of those rinky-dink BS cash gifting type companies
with garbage product. They're a real network marketing company, 13 years old, but everything is in the cloud, not shipped, and they can run this company on less than 20% revenue. Less than 20%. I think it's less than 3, but don't hold me to that. So less than 20%. So they'll pay the money out. And the people that stay, that's where they make their income. That's where they make their income. Okay. All the people that did stay, they start paying us residuals because they're advancing us a lot. So just like an insurance company, if you've ever been an insurance agent, that we get advanced all the time. That's how you get paid. And insurance companies have deep pockets, just like MyEcon does. Now I know I missed some things in the compensation, but I'll tell you right now, those 35s are nice. Yeah, they're nice. I put a bunch of people in the beginning. Those $25 base shops are nice. Those, the first two people. Those $10 bills on your sponsors. No, on your first two or whatever the heck it was, that are fine. But the big money, once you get those 250s, the 750s after you have 10 people on your team. Doesn't matter if you sponsor them. Remember that. They're just on your team. People that you brought in can bring in 10 people and you're a gold. You're a gold and you're making $7.50 on every new person that comes in outside of any kind of sponsorship money. But then it gets really crazy. You got 100 people working. They're out there bringing one person a day. And you're making $12.50 for every person. Are you kidding me? Here's the best part. The services can say this. The services are worth its weight in gold. Anyone listening to this video that has, I'm going to tell you two things, that has a job, a regular job, you go fix your taxes like they tell you to do with your employer. They'll tell you how to do it. You're going to bring more money home in your check. Okay? Instant raise. No one will be left behind. Okay? So what do we learn here? We got great compensation. We got great services. We got the low-hanging fruit. Everyone can afford it. Everyone can afford it. We're positive-minded. And by the way, those 1250s and 750s and 250s and 15s, depending on your rank, they come over and above. Okay, they come over and above.
So you can see that we got the right math, we got the right products, we got the right services, we got the right corporate. We have no got yous. We're going to make $1 million earners, okay? Six-figure earners, part-time earners. It doesn't matter, okay? We have everything. If you have recruiting challenges and anything you've done before, or you're afraid of that, we have ways for you to earn money just by using the products and services. We have ways for you just to start keeping more money just by using the products and services. We have ways just with our credit repair to show, we have people that have used our credit repair that have millions of dollars in credit lines. Now, that's very important. That's a powerful, powerful situation by using our products and services. That's just as important as the income. But I got to tell you, last but not least, like I said, I called this the perfect storm. We are just changing lives. We are having so much fun. Some people have come in who are, tremendous, have tremendous reach, successful. Maybe they didn't see it. Maybe they just don't understand math. Maybe they don't understand the next phase. I've reached the next phase. You know what the next phase is? That it's like a sociology, experiment that some people can't understand because they've never gone to the level, even though they're superstars, the level of real passive income where you don't have to be a personal recruiter. We all got to start that way. But when you get to the next phase, and that's where I'm at because of this great company and great math and the team, our team, and its team support and the training, that I'm at a phase now, I don't have to, okay? I don't have to reach out and get personal sales. I can help people make sales, which will help me, okay? And it will help them as well. And that's very special. So what I'm going to conclude with is the best thing, okay? Promos, okay? Our company runs promos. Another thing I'm learning so So much good stuff about this company. Okay, this company runs promos when it's normally slow in the industry. So during the summer, they ran a promo. They did a discount to help us grow our teams and still paid us. And they're doing the same thing right now. So right now, instead of $47.90, which I call the best under $50 online business ever, now we're going to call ourselves the best $28 business ever. Okay? So you can get started with the person who shared this video for only $28. $28. Okay? I've been duped for so many years. I'm an expert, and I've been thinking that you got to spend big money to make big money. Well, I'm telling you, it's not accurate, okay? Because I have proof on our team. We have people that made $250,000 in less than 6 months, starting with this company, okay, with a under $50 program. So last but not least, we have a $28 special. Lock in, and let's see what we can do, okay? Listen, speed wins. If you're on the fence, there's no fence with $28. We're not asking you for $100. We're not asking you for $200 and asking you to pay $150 a month, or asking you to pay $200 a month, asking you to pay $100 a month. We're not even asking you to pay $50 a month. Get started for $28. Let's rock and roll for the next 30 days. Make a commitment for long term, and your only expense is $35 a month. And you get all the products and services included. That credit repair, the credit repair I just said, it comes with the $28 product. So you're getting all the products anyway. It's worth its weight in gold. So get back with the person who invited you. Please do that, okay? That's the one thing I ask. Get back with the person who invited you. I just want to show you how sincere and how real I am. Unless it's on my wall, get back with the person that shared this video, okay? And for anyone that's watching, my team, my reps, other teams, share this video. I'm giving you your first tip. This is your first marketing tip. Share this video. I'm telling everyone that's watched this live feed to get back with the person, and that's how we build, okay? Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.